So Pi3A is similar to our Fun3A class in that it uses the framework processing as a way of structuring Python code that lets us have some really cool visual-based projects while still using typed code. So students can learn within the processing framework what a function is, what variables are, how to use lists, and start to learn a little bit about object-oriented programming. But all within a framework that makes it really easy to see the results of your code on a canvas, kind of like this Pong game here.
Again, they'll be working on similar projects, right? So there aren't that many projects that you can't do in Python that you could do in Java. It'll definitely be sort of going off of the Python language. That is definitely a bit easier to grasp syntactically. There's a lot less to type, a lot less symbols, and a couple of extra things are sort of taken care of by Python, where in Java you would have to specifically type in. So especially for a student that's in that place where their typing skills are okay, but they definitely get hung up on different symbols, this could be a great alternative to Fun3A.
So in Pi3A, we try to give them a good mix of projects to meet different interests. So there's opportunities to build games, build art projects, you can build science projects like physics demos, or even a little bit of a storytelling project of following different characters around on a screen. And our hope with this is that students can take what they learn in class and feel inspired to make whatever projects are most interesting to them, whether or not it's something we directly cover in the course.
Yeah, so the major difference between the Pi3A class and our Fun3A class is we don't work in our integrated coder classroom, but we instead use our virtual machines that we actually use for higher level courses, where they'll essentially get their own copy of a computer, be able to write code and test it out just as if they were working on their own computer, except the instructor can see what they're doing and help them out if need be. Unlike some of our other courses, the class won't include office hours where they can come in and ask questions or make up videos, but other than that, it's very similar to our Fun3A course.
So Pi2A and Pi3A cover similar material. The main difference is that in Pi3A, we expect a typing speed of about 20 to 30 words per minute, so a little higher computer literacy, and it's typically appropriate for students ages 11 and older, whereas Pi2A could be for students 9 and older. The biggest piece is that an instructor can check them off for either class. So if students take a free trial class and they show enough aptitude to be in Pi3A, they can place into that level. And if that instructor feels like the Pi blocks might be a better fit, they can place it to Pi2A.
The basic idea is having it be a game where one player can use 2 arrow keys to move their paddle up and down, and the other one has 2 other arrow keys they can use to move up and down. And this puck essentially ricochets off of the paddles, and the key is to sort of keep the ball in play, just like we were playing tennis or something. And there's also a working score here. So if you look a little bit at the code, there's a lot going on under the hood here, but most of it is just things that will control pad 1, make it go up and down based off of key inputs. Same thing with pad 2, also making the code for making the puck ricochet by keeping track of how fast it's going, either left or right or up or down. And it all comes together to make a pretty fun game that you could, grab a friend and, see who can get to, 100 points first. Yeah, so that's a great thing. There's nothing to download. So with Pi2A, everything is done inside of our coder classroom, and so they just need to log into the website and everything they need will be right there. And also for Pi3A, everything will be in our virtual machines that you can also access by just logging into the website. So everything will be here. Everything will be downloaded in the virtual machines the way they need, and you don't need to do anything on your part.